But first, for the second time this week, people lose everything they have after a fire erupts in an apartment building. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Dempsey. Mike and Rhiannon are off tonight. People left homeless after today's fire are now trying to figure out their next move. The fire started at a complex along 30th in Indiana. That's where we find 41 Action News reporter Sarah Plake. And Sarah, this is the second big roadblock for a lot of these people.
That's right. The people who lived here were already homeless when this fire broke out. There had been another fire earlier this month that forced them all out of their homes. Now the tenants want answers.
I have everything. My whole life is inside that apartment.
Everything's gone. Everything's gone.
We homeless in the cold, and it's not right.
Residents of this apartment building at 30th in Indiana are dealing with the second fire in a month. They say they were waiting to get back into their apartments after an electrical fire broke out 3 weeks ago, when another fire on Wednesday morning destroyed everything they own. None had renter's insurance.
I don't know where I'm going to end up or where I'm going to go at this time.
The chief fire marshal said they don't know what caused this fire yet. He said the city had shut off the power earlier in the month and the building should have been secured according to law.
It was not turned back on. We do not know at this point of the investigation what level of work was going on inside.
So 41 Action News called the building's landlord, Brian Stoker, and asked him about the condition of the building and what work, if any, was being done. But he didn't answer any of our questions.
He said we could not go in the building, that he's going to make arrangements for us to get our stuff out of there.
But for 3 weeks, tenants have been living in a hotel that Stoker paid for. Stoker did tell 41 Action News he would get them rooms for Wednesday night as well. But the tenants say Stoker owes them much more.
We was trying to get some resolution going on. Now everything's gone, and yet here insurance adjusters out, they're going to get their money, but what do we get?
And a couple of the tenants told me they actually came back here a couple of days ago to check on their belongings and that the door was open and that they were able to go inside and they saw a heat generator sitting in the hallway. Now, the fire marshal could not comment on that, but he said if the landlord was the one who had the heat generator inside, then that is not breaking the law. In Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Sarah Plake, 41 Action News.